What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Appalachian Eclectic, and this is a extremely pretty piece of wood. It is curly willow. And I've shown you guys how I turn bowls. I do videos turning bowls quite often, making blanks or just other sculptures and whatnot I do out of wood. But where does this come from? Where does the actual pieces of wood come from? Well, I want you guys to join me on this journey, this little trip. I'm going to show you guys where this came from, and make sure and leave me a comment and tell me what you think about the before and after transformation from where this started today. All right, guys, hope you enjoy. So you can see, not only is this stuff's kind of buried though, so I probably won't try to get to much of it, but pretty walnuts, hickories, all kinds of cool stuff. And this all washed down is off of Hurricane Helena, still sitting here. So it started to dry a little bit, and at least it's a little bit lighter. This could take a little while. And even better, you can see a lot of this. Unfortunately, this big one's about rotten, but this is willow. And willow is one of the prettiest, absolute prettiest woods to turn. You guys will be seeing that soon, especially if I can get at least one or two good pieces out. But yeah, this is all just going to be absolutely phenomenal. Look at that grain. see Papa Hugh, that's my dad, was nice enough to bring the truck down here and get the first load of what is mostly willow log. Complete brain fart. All right, so you can see this big massive willow tree. It's pretty far gone. I don't think I'll get much out of it or anything. I would have loved to have had that tree right when it came down, because willow just makes some unbelievably beautiful bowls with that twisted up grain. But what I am going to take is this piece right here. What I want to see is if I can cut this off. I bet you I can just stick that whole piece right there somewhere in the water, in the mud around the farm, and we'll have a good start for what might be a really cool willow tree. Where's the shot? Too far gone. All right, so I got everything here back at the farm. When I put the root balls up on the trailer, I thought maybe it'd be a little bit easier to pressure wash them if up on the metal instead of down on the ground. Then I could just rinse the trailer off. So we'll give that a try. But there is some phenomenal sculptures and bowls, and you can see how pretty the wood is. I'm about to go turn one of those pieces right there. But all these big pieces, sculptures, bowls, yeah, I really can't wait. This one right here is one of the best ones. A whole lot of cool stuff's gonna come out of that. This one also is phenomenal, and you can just see how really amazing this grain is. So my ultimate goal, and I'm hoping here in the next couple of years I'll have a lathe big enough for this. Root balls lend themselves to just some crazy vessels when turned. So if you imagine, this would be the bottom, so I can mount my faceplate here, right? Just cut this back, mount my faceplate right here, put it on the lathe, and like I turn my live edge, cut this about right here, and spin and make this whole piece here one gigantic willow root bowl. Why? Why not? Because it will be magnificently beautiful and be a great centerpiece. It's art. It's art for art's sake, and that's okay. All right, well, I'm going to go over here and get some a piece of this turn drill kit because I really want to see what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. And this, folks, is why willow is such an amazing tree to make bowls out of. I mean, look at that grain. All right, well, we're going to take this smaller piece here and put it on the lathe. This piece, I cut out the pit, so to make a pretty piece, but it'd probably crack real bad. I don't know. I might turn it anyway or cut the pits out. We'll see. But we're going to go take that one. We're going to take that one in and see what comes out of it. All right, everyone. Well, you got to see all the adventure, and it's not as easy as it looks. Pieces of wood do not just appear randomly on the trailer like this, even though wouldn't that be nice? Nope. You got to go find it somewhere. So that is where I spend a lion's share of my time. I wish I could only just create. No, I don't. To be honest, doing what I did today, sourcing the wood, that is one of the major forms of entertainment. I enjoy that part as much as I enjoy anything else. Being out in nature, finding crazy, I mean, this doesn't look like anything, pieces of wood, you know, and with a little bit of time and effort, turning them into things that are very pretty and showing Mother Nature's handiwork. Because I'm not really the artist. I'm just the one that exposes the artist's work. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and you're going to want to like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. That sounds brutal today, and it is apparently affecting my voice. Because there's going to be some really cool stuff come out of this. So, you're not going to want to miss it. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.